We're back on the Morning Brew with friends, and I love this. We got Jennifer and Puddles. How you doing, Puddles? Puddles is she or he? Puddles is
Puddles.
Puddles is Puddles, because she is the official mascot of the Valle De Oro.
Yep, and the National Wildlife Refuge System.
And that's very cool, so Puddles, are you going to be at the party on Saturday?
Oh yeah, we're having a big birthday party this coming Saturday. Puddles is really excited.
Well, I am too. I mean, there's going to be, it's a party.
It's a party. There's going
Right?
to be cake and music and tours and activities and wildlife and.
We got a video of last year's party.
Yeah, we had a lot
Puddles,
of fun.
are you in this video?
Yeah.
I think Puddles is in this video. Let's cue this video, see how it looks here.
We are celebrating the second birthday of Valle De Oro. Woo!
There you go.
Happy birthday, Valle De Oro! Happy birthday, Valle De Oro!
Valle De Oro is more than this 570 acres. Valle De Oro is a community, it's a mentality, it's a passion that we all have for connecting people to the outdoors. So in order to connect people to this place, we want to celebrate it.
When we take care of our land takes care of us. And being a native Albuquerquean, growing up in the valley, this is just a legacy that we'll have for generations in the future. So every young person gets to experience the magnificence of our river and the wildlife that lives here year-round and the incredible wildlife that migrates through every spring and fall.
Oh, that's great. And it's great to see Ray Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the former land commissioner. He lost his election last year. But his day job is being a veterinarian.
Yeah.
Which is great. Has he ever checked you out, Puddles?
Oh, I don't
Make
know.
sure you're a healthy goose. Excellent. And that was last year's birthday
That was
party.
last year's party.
So this year, it's this Saturday, right?
It's this coming Saturday, September 26th, from 10 to 3.
Okay.
Out at Valle De Oro National Wildlife
And
Refuge.
where is Valle De Oro? Just for those of us that forget.
Sure, it's okay. We're only 3 years old, so if you haven't come out to see us, it's
Right.
okay. We are on 2nd Street, south of Rio Bravo. So about 3.5 miles south of Rio Bravo on 2nd Street.
Just keep going all the way
Just keep
out.
going down, and you'll see that big brown sign that says Valle De Oro National Wildlife Refuge.
That big sign?
That sign right there.
That awesome big sign right
Yep.
there. So I love riding my bicycle, and I know that there are plans to get a bicycle trail built from the city to Valle De Oro.
Yes.
How far along is that? Is that there yet?
So we have funding right now, and we're working on a trail along 2nd Street.
Cool.
And then our friends group, the Friends of Valle De Oro, are working on extending the Paseo del Bosque Trail.
All the way out to
All
Valle?
the way out to the
Oh, that would
refuge.
be awesome. 'Cause I
Yeah.
could ride my bike out there.
Exactly.
And it's kind of an interesting situation, because you guys are almost like this urban wildlife refuge.
Yes.
Is that common? I don't know of any other situations like that where, when I think of, wildlife refuges.
Yeah.
I think you have to be a goose and you have to fly there, and it's like they're
Exactly.
far away from,
Right.
Right, Puddles?
Yeah.
It's not like aren't many. Do you fly into many refuges like this that are near cities? This is one of the few, right?
Just this one, actually. We're the first urban refuge in the Southwest.
Oh, really?
And the first refuge in the country that's being built under this new urban refuge standards of excellence. So we've got really great refuges like Bosque del Apache and Cevieta, but it takes you a little while to get there.
Right.
And so Valle De Oro is 7 minutes from downtown Albuquerque, right there, in an urban area, and meant to get people outdoors and excited about wildlife and conservation.
That's very cool. So it's almost 600 acres, right?
Yep, 570 acres, and then if you add in another 200 or so acres in the bosque.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge. So how did that land come to be available? Because it's rare to have 600, almost
Yeah.
800 acres
Yeah.
of available land in an urban area.
When we were looking at the land, it was the largest green space left in the Albuquerque metropolitan area. And actually, it was a dairy farm. It was the Price's Dairy and Valley Gold Farms.
I remember that.
Which
Of
is how it gets the
course.
name Valle De Oro from Valley Gold
Gold.
Farms.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I wasn't sure if it was something that, Puddles just flies over and says it looks gold.
Yeah, it does look gold. later this fall, it'll look really gold with all the cottonwoods turning beautiful gold color and the grasses turning gold.
That's great.
But it was the Valley Gold Farms.
That's very cool. I never made the connection. That's awesome. So what kind of wildlife lives and hangs out in the Valle?
So right now, it is still very farm-like, and over the next couple years, we're going to be restoring habitat, building wetlands and trails, grasslands.
What do you restore it to?
Well, we restore it to what would have naturally been in that area.
Okay.
So when the river came through, it would have flooded and created wetlands. There would have been more trees, more diversity of habitat, which would have brought us a diversity of wildlife. So right now, we get a lot of birds. Like geese, especially as the fall progresses, we'll get sandhill cranes and snow geese and Ross's geese and Canada geese, maybe a blue goose or two.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I know that for certain we're going to have a blue goose on Saturday.
Definitely. Puddles will be there. Puddles wants everyone to come out and hang out and have a fun time at our birthday party.
So I've gone to the Bosque del Apaches further south.
Right.
And I've seen all the birds fly in. Is Valle like one of their waypoints on the way down south?
Well, sometimes it's a stopover point, but sometimes it's a place that they spend the winter. There are
really?
cranes that will come and stay on Valle De Oro all winter long.
What do they eat there?
So they eat lots of little insects and mice in the fields and also grains from the grasses.
Course. Yeah. So, but it's more than, like, it could be a gas money stop or it could be home.
It could be home, yeah.
That's very cool. So, in this whole thing with the party, how did that kind of come to become a party? Like, is that a thing you're just like, we're just happy to be here, we're going to throw a big party, or did you... or is this something, because I've never been to like a Bosque del Apache party.
No, most refuges don't have birthday parties.
Yeah.
They usually have a festival, like Bosque del Apache is going to have their Festival of the Cranes coming up in November.
Right.
So they have all kinds of nature festivals. Well, because Valle de Oro was built by the community, because people were excited and wanted to protect this land and wanted something special there, we thought that it would be great to celebrate it every year.
Cool.
And because the refuge is growing and changing, much like we do as people, we thought the refuge should have a birthday party. And it really gets people to understand this idea that it's a community celebration.
I love it. And so I know that a lot of people, you do have a volunteer organization as part of this too, right?
We
Friends
do.
of?
We have Friends of Valle de Oro, who are the nonprofit that support the refuge.
How do you support those guys? How do you find those guys?
Well, we ask people who are interested, who like the idea of an urban national wildlife refuge, to come be a part of it and come join us and help out with special events, help out with education programs, doing research. With whatever interests you, we can probably find something you can do for us.
That's cool. And how do you become a refuge manager? Is this the kind of thing that you like have to go through, like, you know, I don't even know what kind of background you would need, because I can imagine it's animals, it's land, it's wildlife, it's conservation, it's
all of that. And for me, when I started as refuge manager, I was the only staff member for the refuge, and so I got to be the refuge manager and the maintenance person and the biologist and the educator and the janitor and the accountant and a little bit of everything. The way you get to become a refuge manager is, in my story, you get really lucky. It's my dream job. It is just incredible that I get to do this every day and work with community members to build an amazing national wildlife refuge.
And you get to hang out with Puddles.
And I get to hang
and
out
we've
with
got a
my
cool
good buddy.
video with Puddles here. This is so much fun. Oh, this is great.
The bird machine. Check.